how politicians are manipulating your votes. Have you not realized you are being manipulated over and over again? In my state, the primary elections for members of the state government are about to happen. So this means commercial after commercial talking about how bad the other guy is and how great you are. Mix in a few political buzzwords and boom, you're on your way to the next government position. And for some stupid reason, this influences our votes. We take words like conservative, Christian, businessman, family man, and a lot of others, and we act like they are specific. So specific that words like the most conservative appeals to us, but we fail to think that conservative essentially means to resist change. So the most conservative would just be someone who never changes. So say goodbye to planes and cars and go buy a horse. Don't use social media because that's change too. So what's the difference in the most conservative and the least conservative? And just conservative? Well, there's no clear-cut answer. And what does Christianity mean in terms of politics? Well, it means that you might be pro-life or pro-choice. You may drink, or you might think drinking is bad. You might think that being gay will send you to hell, or you may welcome gay people with open arms. Or you might be Jim Jones. Yep, that's right, Jim Jones, the Kool-Aid guy, had his roots in Christianity. So tell me again what Christianity means. I am a businessman. Oh great, that tells us a lot, if a lot means nothing at all. Bill Gates is a businessman, and so is Ken Lay. So I ask, are all businessmen equal? Well, Ken Lay, the son of a pastor and the CEO of the company that was Enron, was hiding portions of liabilities and doctoring assets and earnings, which led to the company's bankruptcy. Bill Gates, on the other hand, is the richest man in the world with one of the most successful businesses in the world. On top of this, he gave over 90% of his earnings to charities. So I ask again, are all businessmen equal? Last but not least is a family man. You do realize that family man means he is a man with a family that enjoys being at home. What does that tell you? The answer is nothing at all. So a conservative Christian business and family man can mean either he's slightly resistant to change and wants to stick with the thoughts of the past. He's a Baptist with good morals and a love for other people. He's very successful in the business world and has run multiple businesses in the course of his life. And he has 3 loving kids and a beautiful wife that he enjoys spending long weekends with at the cabin roasting marshmallows. Or he hates change and wishes things were back to the way they were in the Old West. He's a Christian who has the same ideals as Jim Jones. He's a businessman who has driven 4 companies to bankruptcy and a great family man who locks himself in the TV room while his wife takes care of the kids. The point of all this is to show that the words we get fed mean nothing, but we take them and make them specific to us. Politicians have teams of smart people around them trying to play off the emotions of you and everyone else. They know if they talk about how conservative they are, it'll spark the interest of conservative people. Even though nobody truly knows what that means, they just have a general idea. They know we are too lazy to put in the work to see what they will truly do. Knowing this, they just go down the checklist in a 30-second commercial between Fox News segments. I am a conservative. Check. I am a Christian. Check. I am a business and family man. Check. I'm pro-life. Check. And I'm against immigration. Check. Well, they got my vote. And it seems like it's just that simple. There's no mention of what or how they will do things. It's just broad aspects that they stand for. And where has this gotten us? First, we have allowed these candidates to divide us into political parties instead of uniting us to resolve our issues. In my state, this kind of political environment has ranked us 43rd in the nation, so it hasn't gotten us anywhere. If you are in a state that has the same issues, it's time to demand a change. Instead of just accepting the way it is, we have to start demanding answers on how they will do what they say they will do. You're pro-life? Okay, what does that mean you're going to do? I'm a businessman. Great. All businessmen know that the way to a successful business is with a good business plan, and this plan outlines how you are going to do what you say you will do. Whatever statements candidates make need to have specific relevance with what they plan to do. So as voters, we need to do the work it takes to figure out information about all candidates so we don't get manipulated into choosing based on buzzwords. If candidates will not give us a plan on how they will do what they say they will do, then we need to assume that they have no plan at all and they're just talking the talk. In order to properly and fully exercise our right to a democracy, We need to do the work on our end to make sure the people we pick are actually the right fit and the best for our community. This will never be possible as long as we are divided by political party. It will only change when we focus on electing the people that actually tell us how they will resolve our issues. So I ask you, are you so clueless that you are fine with the way things are? Or are you ready to change politics so we are no longer manipulated, but instead we have actual answers on how issues are going to be solved?